に時間を無駄にしてくれてありがとうございました。Thank you for wasting time with me today. Together. 今から英語ばかり進めます。なんか一緒に時間はいいですね。ごめん、日本語になっちゃった。Or really, was it a waste of time? I think spending time together is actually pretty important. That's what I wanted to say. And I think it's easy to forget because, togetherness is the juice of life. It's like the treasure that pirates are searching for. And I was thinking about pirates, kaizoku ne, and they're always out there. And they're always searching. They're always searching. What are they searching for? Does anybody know? Treasure is what they are searching for. They're also occasionally searching for gold, other ships to plunder, etc. But I think that pirates are misguided. They never realized that the real treasure was right in front of them. The treasure was not these images, but it was the memories, the bonds, the togetherness, you might say. That's what they were really searching for. And if only they had stopped every once in a while and put their phones down to just look at each other's eyes. And this is another question. What is the meaning of life? I don't know. I'm sorry. But maybe it has something to do with being together. When you're old and you're all alone, and you're maybe dying, it would suck to be alone, right? So I think we should be together. That's what's really important in life. And I just think togetherness should come before everything else. It should be the number one priority in people's lives. Like sometimes I'll ask a friend, you want to hang out? And they say, sorry, I need some alone time. And I respect that, of course, don't we all? But sometimes I wonder, have human beings always needed alone time? Always? Because I'm pretty sure these guys didn't need alone time, because if they got alone, they were dead. And I'm pretty sure that's why we feel pain when we're alone, because if we're excluded from the tribe, a giant sloth might disembowel us or something like that. So, besides, how much of your alone time is actually spent alone, my friend? I know a lot of dogs who look at their phone, even when they're alone. You probably know the type, I know I do. Dog life. Dog life consists of going to the park, hanging with your doggy friends, and looking at your phone with your friends, who are also looking at their phone. That's not the doggy life I want. I don't think you do either. So, I'm hoping that we can make a new type of connection in the future. One that kind of looks like this one. Real time, real connection, even when you're completely different. Maybe you're from 2 different countries. Maybe you don't speak the same language. Maybe you don't even have the same type of skin. But you can still be friends. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And this movie is my favorite movie. I'll just throw that in there. So I encourage a new path forward, spontaneous togetherness. I'm going to copyright that. This is about getting together spontaneously. You shouldn't plan your whole life out 3 months in advance and not have time for anything fun to happen in between that you didn't expect. That's my preaching out to the world, because freedom is important, and you need to spend time with those little moments that pop up. So here's some tips. See a human? Say hello. Friend asks you to grab coffee? Say yes. Do it tomorrow, not next week. And call someone. Don't text them beforehand. Oh my God, it's so scary. So, what is this thing? This is money. I think a lot of people prioritize this, and you'd be amazed. We all do. Sometimes when that friend calls, you're thinking about how you can go to work, or how you can get more stable or decrease the risk in your life. But I think this stuff is not the priority. This is not the real treasure. So think about it. Why do you spend so much of your precious little time on this tiny little orb floating in the vast, empty void of space, collecting the wrong treasure? Thank you.
See, I told you, bad boy.
I know. Oh, we got blame in
Bad boy. So Edwon said he was deciding between two topics. So, what was the other topic?
I was thinking about like 4 topics. The first one was pretty controversial. It was immigration.
That's right. You're talking about immigration.
I decided I didn't have time to fact check anything I was going to say, so I didn't want to spread it moron or anything. I am an immigrant, by the way. What else? I was going to talk about conspiracy theories and misinformation. More generally speaking, how to verify the truth. But then I kind of just started writing, and this came out.
Nice. It was very like theatrical.
It was, yeah.
It's the
Yeah. I mean, I really found it like, God, you know, no matter how much, you know, problem he would have made for him, especially, like technically, there is no way that we can, like, really blame on you with that performance. But, like, so you have like 4 topics in your mind kind of floating around, and you started writing, like, why have you, like, landed in this? Like, even like, what is the theme?
I don't
real time.
That's it. The theme is like, put your phone down, stop working. You're alive right now, and you could literally die tomorrow. Like, that's actually happened to people I know. So don't waste that time. And the people around you are precious. So.
It's very Pechakucha as well, because it's like being spontaneous.
Yeah.
Right? Because our presentations, you know, we don't coach anybody. They're not rehearsed. It's all spontaneous.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't coach me at all.
I didn't have time to coach you. こういう話ね、すごく、人生を即興的に生きるっていう感じね。でもペチュライクもそういう意味ですごい即興的で、何も練習させないし、コーチさせないね。
そうね、その瞬間瞬間を生きるという、はい、とても大事だと思います。
信頼してくれてありがとう。
No, but like it was actually, you know, kind of like some parts is hard to hear because when you actually said like phoning somebody, you know, without texting or planning it even, it's surprisingly scary to me.
It is.
Like, what is that? And I feel like, wow, that's a good question.
I don't know. I think when I was young, you know, we didn't have cell phones. I think there's enough people here that were alive during the time of non-cell phones. You used to just call people or like show up at their house.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Or just go like, hi, let's hang out to the park, and that's it. So
that's what I mean by spontaneity. Like, you shouldn't have to ask permission, make a meeting, do a calendar invite to hang out with your friends. There's a lot of friction. There's just too much friction between us, basically. And I worked for Meta too, and I really don't like them. Like, they are.
Hello, Ash. Ash doesn't like them.
They're an anonymous third party. They're a third party that is monetizing our relationships and putting friction between us. And I really hate that.
Okay, but thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, it's time for the Church Night Mix, where we will choose 3 people to come and talk spontaneously about 4 slides